Have you ever heard someone say, if I were you, and thought, wait, shouldn't it be was? Or maybe you've heard, I suggest that he go to the doctor. And you're like, why not goes? If that's you, don't worry. You are not confused. You are just meeting the mysterious, the dramatic, the powerful, subjunctive mood. And today, on ESC Grammar and Structure, I will explain it step by step, slowly and clearly, so even beginners can understand it. By the end of this video, you will not only understand the subjunctive, you will use it confidently. Let's begin. 1. What is the subjunctive mood? First, let's understand one important word, mood. In grammar, mood does not mean happy, sad, or angry. It tells us the speaker's attitude toward the sentence. English has different moods. 1. Indicative mood arrow for facts and real situations. Example, she is here. 2. Imperative mood arrow for commands. Example, sit down. 3. Subjunctive mood arrow for unreal situations, wishes, suggestions, or hypothetical ideas. So, the subjunctive is used when something is 1. Not real. 2. Imaginary. 3. A wish. 4. A suggestion. 5. A recommendation. 6. A requirement. It talks about things that are not simply facts. 2. The most common subjunctive. If I were. Let's start with the most famous example. If I were you, I would study harder. Now listen carefully. Why do we say were and not was? In normal grammar, I was, he was, she was. But in the subjunctive, when we talk about unreal situations in the present, we use were for all subjects. If I were, if he were, if she were, if it were. Even with I and he. Why? Because this situation is not real. You are not me. I am not you. It is imaginary. So we use the subjunctive form, were. More examples. If I were rich, I would travel the world. If she were here, she would help us. If he were taller, he could play basketball. These are unreal present situations. Let's compare. Real. If I was sick yesterday, I didn't know it. This is possible. It may be real. Unreal. If I were sick, I would stay home. This is imaginary. See the difference? 3. Subjunctive for wishes. Now let's talk about wishes. When we use the verb wish to talk about something unreal in the present, we use the past form. Example, I wish I were taller. She wishes she had more money. They wish they lived in Japan. Wait, why past tense? Because it is not real. Important. When the wish is about the present, we use past tense to show it's unreal. Special note, for be, we often use were instead of was. I wish I were more confident. He wishes he were better at English. In everyday conversation, some people say was, but in formal English, were is more correct. So if you want to sound professional and advanced, use were. 4. Subjunctive. after verbs of suggestion, demand, and recommendation. Now we move to a very important structure. Listen carefully. I suggest that he go to the doctor. Not goes, not went. Just go. This is the base form of the verb. This structure is used after verbs like suggest, recommend, insist, demand, require, ask, and propose. Structure: subject plus verb, suggest slash demand slash etc., plus that plus subject plus base verb. Example: I suggest that she study harder. The teacher recommends that he arrive early. They insisted that she be present. The boss demands that he finish the work. Did you notice something special? We do not add s. We do not change the verb. Even with he and she, we use the base form. Let's compare. Normal sentence: she studies every day. Subjunctive: I suggest that she study every day. No studies, just study. Why? Because this is not a fact. It is a suggestion. This is one of the most tested grammar points in exams like TOEFL. 5. Subjunctive with be. Now let's look at something interesting. After verbs like suggest or insist, when we use be, it stays as be. I suggest that he be careful. The teacher insisted that she be quiet. It is important that he be on time. Not is, not was, just be. It may sound strange at first, but this is correct formal English. 6. Subjunctive after expressions of importance. We also use the subjunctive after expressions like, it is important that, it is necessary that, it is essential that, it is crucial that, it is vital that. Structure: it is plus adjective plus that plus subject plus base verb. Examples: it is important that she attend the meeting. It is necessary that he study tonight. It is essential that everyone be informed. It is vital that the patient receive treatment. Again, base form of the verb, no s, no past tense, just base verb. 7. Fixed expressions in the subjunctive. Now let's look at some fixed expressions. These are common phrases in English. God bless you. Long live the king. Heaven forbid. So be it. Be that as it may. These are old subjunctive forms that are still used today. For example, God bless you, not blesses. Long live the king, not lives. These are traditional expressions. 8. Quick comparison, indicative versus subjunctive. Let's compare clearly. Indicative, fact. She goes to school. He is here. She studies every day. Subjunctive, unreal / suggestion. I suggest that she go to school. I wish he were here. It is important that she study every day. See the pattern? Subjunctive removes normal verb changes. It simplifies the verb form. 9. Why is the subjunctive important? You may ask, do people really use this? Yes, especially in 1. Academic English. 2. Formal writing. 3. Legal language. 4. Exams like TOEFL. 5. Professional communication. Using the subjunctive correctly makes you sound educated, formal, grammatically advanced. And trust me, exam writers love this structure. 10. Common mistakes. Let's fix some common mistakes. Wrong. I suggest that he goes. Correct. I suggest that he go. Wrong. It is important that she is on time. Correct. It is important that she be on time. Wrong. If I was you. Better. If I were you. Be careful, especially with suggest, recommend, insist, demand, require. These almost always need the base verb after that. 11. Simple summary. Let's summarize everything clearly. We use the subjunctive for 1. Unreal present situations. If I were you. 2. Wishes. I wish I were taller. 3. Suggestions and demands. I suggest that he study. 4. Importance or necessity. It is important that she be here. Key rule. Use the base form of the verb. And for unreal condition with be, use were for all subjects. Now let me ask you something. If you were the best English speaker in your city, what would you do? Would you teach? Travel? Start a YouTube channel? Write your answer in the comments using the subjunctive correctly. Thank you for learning with ESC Grammar and Structure. If this explanation helped you understand the subjunctive clearly, give this video a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to ESC Grammar and Structure for more deep but simple grammar lessons. Remember, grammar is not difficult. It only needs clear explanation. And here, we make grammar simple, structured, and powerful. See you in the next lesson. Keep learning, keep growing. And if I were you, I would practice the subjunctive today.